Hello there and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 where I'm playing as Persia. It is 1743 and I'm unfortunately in a war against the Ottomans, which the Russians started, not me. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that because I won't be able to get all the land that I want. I'm just seeing who else is a part of this war, but just trying to find places I can help. Because I've conquered this whole part of the Ottomans. Next out Diplo power again, so this is mercantilism. Guess I can go help down in Adal. Yeah, I can't cross this part because there's 187 ships guarding this crossing and I can't put up with that. So I was going to be content with controlling this part of the land. And I will see where we go from there. I'm going to help out with Adal. I'm going to try and attack Hormuz when the time is right. And we'll get a few more claims on them. Because I've got a bit of spy power built up. Oh, I've actually sieged down Mocha. That's upsetting. I was hoping I'd better get them in time. Let's get this army down to support, shall we? Because I can't actually cross that now until I clear it. Where are my ships? Abbas Fatemi and his family, a merchant family from Tarabellus, has come to greatly expand our long-range trade with revolutionary Ottomans. By successfully establishing themselves in both Constantinople, I'm going to call it, and the Ottoman hinterlands, they have come to be very influential in both our societies and very rich. This is a situation we could probably make use of. Oh, half-price skill to advisor. Oh, I think I've already got that. There's no point doing that one. Let's say we should not ask what they can do for us. What is good for them is good for us. So I get a bit more trade power in Aleppo for 10 years. Let's bring this fleet down to this crossing so I can take on these armies. That's another siege. There, because of that fort, maybe. I'm guessing I'm losing sieges. They're probably these ones up here, not so much my sieges being lost, I would imagine. Not sure where these guys are going. Wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behaviour in most nations, at least until the Age of Enlightenment arose in most advanced Western nations of the European continent. I'm just gonna lose a bit of prestige. Ignorance is bliss. I'm sure I'll get it back after this war. Let's go and siege Mocha back down. Try and hunt these guys. There's not much else I can really do at the moment. Just lost an advisor, and of course it's my half price level 2 advisor. That's just typical, isn't it? Get a bit of an army building up. I'm just going to keep this crossing Oh, actually, I could cross there now if I wanted to. Just don't want to get caught out, that's all. That'd be annoying. I do them two at a time. Although, oh, I think I'm about to lose them. No, I'm going to keep them on my side. Just to be safe. I don't want to have my guys get stuck on the wrong side of that strait. So up here in Golistan. Okay, I can go deal with that. If I was to try and peace out myself, I'll take all that land. It's kind of tempting. Oh, wait. No. Clem have pieced out. Okay, there's one ally gone. Problem is when you lose your own fort, and they're very good forts, it takes a lot to get them back, that's for sure. Man bagged it. I'm not gonna let that happen, that's for sure. It's one thing to take Golistan, it's another thing to try and take my capital. That is not acceptable. Two of a kind. Most queens accept their limited power and devote their lives to various pastimes and their family, but not Razia. She is genuinely interested in all the ins and outs of governmental matters. Over the years, she has befriended many great thinkers, politicians, and diplomats. Among them is one of our most well-known statesmen, with whom she has spent a lot of time with as of late. Now, Queen Razia has asked us to make the statesman an offer, claiming that he would make a much better advisor than the trader Hader Day we currently employ. Half price level 3. So let's do that. And say Queen Razia has a point. We shall invite her acquaintance to stay. So I can get a half price level 3 dude. That will work for me. I might even change my advisor up here to get some reductions, and I'll get a level 2 advisor there. Okay. Now promote him. So now Switzerland is once again HRE leader. Tunis is pieced out. Let's go siege by Golistan. I've got this second army now who can help out. Chase down this group. Oh. Alright, so the war is over. What did they give me? So they said Bozok, Kayseri, and Adana. Geez, these three. Okay, that's not too bad. Release Serbia and Ragusa as a state. Wow. And I get 22 power projection. Okay. Oh, I got 3 provinces, so it wasn't terrible. Wasn't great, could have been worse, I guess. Let's lay some more claims, shall we? Let's put a claim on Kibris. That's all I can do for now. Alright. Hormuz is next in my line of sight. Would require war with Timur and Del. I could bring in Russia if I needed to. Serfs are upset. Word has reached us that our happy population of serfs are not quite as happy as we first thought. We even hear rumours of a planned revolt. Let's say our troops need to practice. So I can put up with a small uprising. My fleet's back doing what they do best. Okay. I would like to try and control all of Hormuz. And then this part of the Timurids as well. Saxony tell us of Johann Friedrich Bottger. He was a German alchemist who was the first European to understand how to make porcelain. He discovered this in 1708 and his factory in Meissen, which is finished in 1710, was Europe's first porcelain factory. There you go. Maxed out Diplo power again. Might be time to upgrade that. Let's go public punishments. Life at sea is full of dangers, and thus the punishments need to be harsh. If they do not have sufficient deterrent effect, we will quickly run into trouble. Over time, a system of high public punishments has evolved, and now the time has come to formalise those. This will greatly enhance discipline at sea. Somehow increases naval morale. Go figure. Okay, let's deal with these separatists for now. Let's put these armies up. I do want to upgrade this fort in Bam. Should I upgrade all these forts to make them nice and safe? Dashistan could use a counting house. Local fortification expert discovered. It seems as if there is a great man in one of those provinces who has some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, he's reluctant to leave his hometown. Oh, yeah, I could save some money. Let's say the entire country needs him. And I'll hire half price level 2. Okay, looks like all the unrest has been put down. Build a few more buildings, why not? Gaza could use a counting house. Kazvin, I believe it's up here somewhere. There it is. Aden could use a stock exchange. Aden must be down here. Here it is. Muscat can use one. And Kabul. Okay, there's all my money spent. I'm still bleeding money for some reason. Why am I bleeding money? Spread of extreme practices in Armenia. The late Middle Ages saw the emergence of several new forms of Islamic mysticism, one of the most controversial being a brand of Sufi dervishes known as renunciationists. These men sought to separate themselves entirely from normal society, shaving all body hair down to their eyebrows and publicly breaking the rules of the Sharia in order to demonstrate the unique relationship with God, all while wandering from town to town begging for alms. Our religious scholars are calling for their persecution, arguing that the uneducated populace's tendency to view them with awe will lead them away from the true faith. We will expel them from Armenia. Yeah, I can get a new Diplo, no, new admin tech, so I might do that. It'll fix my corruption issue. Improve production. Having the technical means to improve land and thus production is useless without incentives to do so. By reforming the laws of land tenure, we can provide greater incentives to adopt improved methods of production. Okay. Should save a bit of money from corruption, because that costs a bit now. Not at the moment, but it did. I get a new group of ideas next, so I'd be keen to get that next tech nice and quick. Muhammad Kodabanda Dawand. One of our advisors, Muhammad, has published the crowning achievement of hers literary career. The Spirit of Laws. This monumental work has been celebrated for 3 of its numerous theories: the classification of governments, the influences on politics, and the most important one, the theory of the separation of powers. Well, I don't need prestige, I'll definitely take the stability. So her efforts will be admired throughout the nation. Gains stability and lowers admin tech costs. Could use that 10 seconds ago. Now I might just mothball some of these forts for a little while. Just to save a bit of money. Let's get my armies in a position to attack Hormuz, shall we? And probably even Delhi. Okay. Truce with the Timurids ends in 3 years. I'm going to do one more war with the Timurids. Give some land to Yarkand, and then I'll probably annex them. Maybe annex Khiva as well. Let's get another claim. Let's get a claim on. We got Amaya. I've already got Kanik. Let's get a claim on Isil. Okay. Who else do I need claims on? Hormuz. I've already got my guy there. Timurids. Maybe get more claims building. And Delhi. There you go. A few spy networks doing their thing. Oh, what's this? Scandinavia is requesting I come to the aid in the Russian purge of Scandinavian heresy against Russia. This is a defensive war. No. No, I will not be protecting Scandinavia against Russia. I must unfortunately decline. It looks like all of their allies have done the same thing. Okay, so I lost the alliance with Scandinavia. But luckily the need for it isn't as high as it used to be, with the Ottomans kind of falling apart a bit. Definitely spending more money on advisors now. I'm gonna get a half price admin advisor, would be nice. You can help reduce reduction a bit more. Let's take on economic ideas, National Bank. By establishing a central authority for financial matters, we will have better control over our nation's economy. And coupled with the advisor, that means inflation is dropping 0.2% a year, which will be good in the long term. Okay, looks like my armies are all in position. Once I get a few claims, I will be able to start a war. Actually, I could probably do a war now, because they're not allied with Timurids any longer. Not that they were an issue. We take on Delhi and Hadramat. And I can hopefully take, maybe vassalize Hormuz. Take some of Delhi's land. That might be an option. Got my four generals. I think that'll do it, but this episode has reached its end. So I got a bit of land from the Ottomans, not as much as I would have liked, but at least they gave me 3 provinces, that's something. Hopefully next time I'll be able to kickstart the war and take a bigger chunk, maybe even take Kibris. Which I believe that's Cyprus, I think, isn't it? I think it is. Be a good one to get. Until then though, thanks for watching guys. Appreciate the support. Take care out there, sorry. And hope to see you next time.